Alright, so check this out, guys. So, you know, sometimes people say like, oh, the JET program's not all rainbows and what else? Shits and butterflies and crap like that. But, you know, you never really listen to them, right? But it'd be kind of cool to get the opinion from somebody who thinks that, like, fuck the JET program. I'm out this bitch, you know?
You make it sound so bad.
Oh yeah, not like that bad, but pretty much. So Christina here, she's pretty much done. Like today I mentioned that we're having a going away party for her. That's because she's done with JET, man. She's out. She's out of there. She's out. So she's actually leaving, and it's before your contract's over, right?
Breaking contract.
She's breaking the contract.
Dun, 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 dun.
Holy crap, dude. Yeah. Anyways, here's an example. You know, she is pretty much like, she's tired of it. She's like, this freaking sucks, right? It's not, she doesn't want to waste her time with it because she could be doing better.
Yeah, it's true though, if you think about it. JET is great, it's a good chance to, you know, come to Japan, travel a bit, meet lots of new people, but essentially there is no career, you know, like, progression. I
think you have to speak louder.
Sort of thing. I'm shy.
Don't be shy, come on.
No, it is, it's true. It's like, I don't know, there is a downside to JET. It is, every situation is different. I'm sorry to use that phrase that everyone bangs on about.
Everybody. Okay.
But, you know, it really does depend on where you get placed. Like, I got placed, I was really lucky and got placed in such a really, really rural area. I mean,
where did you get placed?
Do I have to name names? The city is called Ohara. No, it's called Mimasaka.
Okay, Mimasaka. Alright.
So, it's in the north, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like, apparently my friend googled the town, it's only like 4,000 people in the town. Okay. And there's no other foreigners near me. The nearest jets or nearest foreigner is like an hour's drive away. So it is too far to like hang out during the weekdays and stuff. So you are very isolated and it's very lonely. Right.
How long does it take you to get from there to this city? This is Okayama City, right? How long does it take you to get here? Because this is where most of all the jets meet up and stuff like that.
It took me 2 hours to drive here today.
It takes her 2 hours just to come to this city, and this is where all the jets and people meet up. So obviously she can't hang out with people easily, you know.
It's difficult. Some people enjoy that though. Some people enjoy, you know, having alone time or whatever.
Right.
But
so like for me, I like having my alone time in my city, but that's because my place, I have everything I need, you know. Do you have everything you need there?
There's no gym. There's like 3 restaurants.
So no gym, 3 restaurants. Yeah.
There's like nothing there, honestly. Okay. In my town, there is a petrol station, a really small supermarket, and a family mart. So
it's just like super rural.
Yeah.
Right.
And everything else is mountains or rice paddies.
Everything's mountains. Alright, so you hear that? So the majority, I think the majority of jets probably get places that are more rural as opposed to cities. Like, I mean, there's probably very few jets that are living in like Kyoto City or like Osaka City and stuff like that.
If any. Most of them are like non-jets, to be honest.
Right. There's a few, but you know, more likely you're gonna be in the rural area. So how did you decide that you're gonna quit?
I guess I was really unhappy, and I knew I had to do something about it. Right. You know, like my board of education weren't the most helpful, so I just thought, fuck this, find my own job, and I found a job, and then I'm quitting.
Right, so she found her own job in Japan, because, you know, one good thing though about coming to the JET is that you get a 3-year visa. You get a 3-year visa, so, you know, even though she's quitting, she can still be here for how many ever years, you know? Yeah. And so what was wrong with your like school situation? Because you said you didn't like your schools either, right?
Oh, it's really hit and miss. I'm at JET 3 schools. One of them is, they're pretty decent, the students are nice, but the other 2 are, the students are just, I guess they get away with a lot of stuff, like the teachers don't really do any discipline. Yeah, the teachers don't discipline them? Yeah, they don't discipline. Like, you know, they're really disrespectful, they have no motivation to learn. It just puts it down on your day as well, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like some students want to learn, whereas the majority of them are just...
Do you feel like you could discipline them if you wanted to though?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay,
no.
Why is that?
Because, I mean, essentially we're not even real teachers. That's what they say, right? So if they're real teachers, they're homeroom teachers and whatnot, don't discipline them. What are we gonna do? What can we do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think it would be easier though? Cause like, because Christina doesn't know like a shit ton of Japanese, right?
Like no, definitely.
Yeah, so do you think it's harder to discipline kids if you don't know any Japanese?
Definitely.
Yeah, so
like if I tell them off in English, I have done before. They just look at me like, what?
Yeah.
What?
They give you that look that makes you want to just.
Yeah, so legit crazy.
Really?
One of my students jumped out of the fucking second floor window. Like, seriously. Like, he threw his classmate's bag out the window. So I'm like, go and get it. So I expected him to leave the classroom, go around downstairs, but he just opened the window bigger and just jumped out. And the teacher was just like,
how did he not get hurt?
Okay, underneath.
Superhuman strength.
Underneath, it was like a hill, and it was grass. It wasn't ridiculously, people do it all the time, parkour, innit?
Parkour? That's a little, I mean, they expect to land. Okay, anyways, alright.
Okay.
That's a little off topic. Your students, that's one thing. So how about your situation with your teachers?
I mean, with my GHEs, it's completely fine. But with everybody else, I just feel like they don't really make an effort to get to know me or speak to me. Like, I try to speak to them, but obviously with the language barrier, it's difficult. I think a lot of Jets have this problem as well, where they feel really left out. Right. When like you're sitting in the classroom and all of a sudden, sitting in the office and all of a sudden everybody's gone. And you're like, wait, what did I miss? Yeah. So it's because they just fail to inform us on important things, like, oh, there's a teachers meeting, so everyone will be gone at this time. Yeah. What you have to do is say that, or like leave a note on my desk or something. Right. They don't tell you anything, right? No. So you're just sitting there and you're like, okay. Hey, I found myself in some of the situations recently, but I'm like, all right. Also, like, it was graduation ceremony for me today. Everyone was wearing like black. Right. Which is fair enough, and I get that. Yeah. Because I was wearing black, but there's certain things like all the women wore pearls. Like I was gonna wear. What the hell? I could have worn mine, but no one fucking told me. You know what I mean? All the girls were wearing pearls. Yeah, and all the guys wear like white ties, don't they? Not in my place, but yeah. Really? Yeah. Like graduation ceremony, everyone wore white ties, black suits. Girls wore black dresses. Maybe it's different from school to school because our people were just wearing whatever they wanted, as long as it's formal. Really? So yeah. So. No. All right, so pretty much she's done, and she's gonna quit. So what made you, because like, quitting is one thing, like not continuing JET, right? Like you could have just been like, all right, after this year I'm done. Yeah. But why are you really like, no, like I'm not waiting till the end, I'm out now? Because the main thing was the fact that I was just so unhappy. And then, like, why would I put myself in that situation where I'm so unhappy when I could change it? Right. So, to do it now, why would you wait? I don't understand why people would wait. Yeah, right, because you waste that time living your shitty life. I mean, if it's shitty for you, and then that time never comes back to you, so. Yeah. So while she's a quitter, no, just kidding. Shut up. No, I'm just fucking with you, but yeah, I mean, it's cool though, so, happy for her to move on to better things. Yeah, but really cool. Don't let this story put you off applying for JET at all. I mean, it has been a great experience. I have met lots of great people and learned a lot. Wait, this music's way too fucking... Alright, what did you say? The music was like way too loud, I couldn't hear shit. Just don't let this story put you off applying for JET at all, because I have learned a lot and it has been a good experience. I've met lots of great people. I'm in Japan, I'm living in Japan. It's a really great experience. Don't let it put you off. It's just give it a shot. And be aware that it's not all rainbows and butterflies, and that there are bad things. So here it is from firsthand a JET who actually feels that way, because I highly doubt if you see any like JET videos or anything, you're hearing this from somebody who actually quit, so. I left my Board of Education on good terms. Yeah. They were very supportive and stuff, so. Yeah. It's fine. It's just that, the program's not always the best, I mean, for everybody, Yeah. And it really does, I guess it really does depend on where you are. Yeah. Alright, so there it is, guys. You heard firsthand from somebody who actually feels that way. So, take it for what it is. Just want to let you guys know that there are downsides to JET, and it's not always the best, So, but this is just to inform you. Don't. All right, at the end.